Hey guys, it's 5:24, 2021. So nobody's home right now. So I decided to make a video early tonight. It's about 8 o'clock. So thank you for giving me a thumbs up on all the videos, you guys. I appreciate that. So I got it last night at 2 a.m. Until 3 o'clock this afternoon. 13 hours, roughly. you know, this is what they do. They were making my feet itch, remote neural manipulating me. Um, Same old thing, images and all this stuff in your head, memories um, of people you see or whatever. They'll turn it into a falsified memory. It'll start off as a real memory, but then they'll build a story on it, and it'll be a falsified memory. Totally manipulated dreams. I wasn't even really sleeping, but they were manipulating my dreams. I was kind of in a dream state, but they were all manipulated. I was like conscious, watching the dream in my head, totally manipulated. Um, but I was so drowsy and everything else that it just, I was just laying there in a daze. They were banging last night. Early this morning. My relative was banging. I'd start to fall asleep, and then somebody would bang on the floor really hard. Or they made it sound like somebody was doing it outside too, but that could have been V2K to trick me. I'm not sure about that. Not sure. But anyway, I got it 13 hours. I was in bed all day today. I mean, this stuff wears me out. It does. It wears me out. I could drink coffee and do whatever, and I will be groggy and tired and just out of it all day long. And that's where I was all day long. I got up at 3. I was up. I've been pretty much up the whole time, but I got out of bed at 3. And then I laid back down at 3:30. I had a couple cups of coffee and stuff, and then I laid back down and went to or tried to go back to bed for an hour until I had to feed the dogs. So it's my family's involved. Family members are perp, and she does whatever they say. I don't know if they're threatening my family. They don't seem to be paying them or giving them gifts or anything like that. So I don't know. Maybe they're threatening my family. Telling lies like we're gonna ruin you if you don't help us, or we're gonna throw him in jail if you don't help us, or they could be making a bunch of BS up to tell my family, because they don't seem to be getting paid. No, they're not getting gifts. They don't have any extra money or anything. So I don't know what's going on, if they're just being threatened by these assholes. I don't know. These guys will lie their ass off. When I get V2K, everything was a lie. When I was in the when I was in the ER the second time before the psych ward, they were telling me that they could force medications in me and all this stuff, and it's all lies. They can't do that. You have a right to refuse everything. You have a right to refuse all cares if you want to. They cannot force you to take medication. Not in Minnesota anyway. But I didn't know that at the time. So they try to scare you, they threaten you, and we can force medications in you, and we could do this and we could do that, and a lot of it is mind games. It's psychological warfare. And when you start to wake up and realize that they're all full of bullshit, and just like when I put my security cameras up, I had one facing the street out front, and one of the perps said, "Oh, you better check the laws on that." No, well, that's public property. You can film anybody in public. You can film anybody in public. Anybody. They can't do a damn thing about it. But they had me hopping on the computer, looking up the laws and all this stuff. Trying to figure out what they're talking about. But it's all bullshit. They're full of BS. It's all lies. They tell you all lies. Sometimes they show me things, in my program. They'll show me different people, and I'll guess who they are, if they're agents or if they're contractors or whatever. I'm trying to figure that out still, who some people are that run the front companies. I don't know who they are, if they're agents or if they're contractors. I have no idea, but so yeah, so I went through it last night. I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I don't know what's gonna happen tonight, but I just thought I would do a little video. I hope you guys checked out that article. That was pretty interesting. I don't know if that's the gang stalking network. It didn't sound like it. It could be part of it, but I don't think so. A lot of these gang stalkers, they use one time and that's it. These people sound like they could be special forces, civilians. They could be civilians, but they were like undercover people. It sounded like. I think the gang stalking network could be totally separate. They could have 60,000 strong in the gang stalking network. They have this huge network. I don't know how they find them all. In my program, they use different ones all the time. I have no idea. I don't know how they keep up. I really don't. I don't know how they keep up and teach them. And I mean, they have to give a class and show them pictures of my vehicles and pictures of me and pictures of my dogs and picture of the park. He goes to this park. I mean, they gotta be doing some kind of slideshow, PowerPoint, and telling them things about us. Here's the car he drives. Pictures. They got pictures of everything. I'm assuming. I don't know how they keep up because I got a different one every day. I mean, there's different people every day. 5 to 10 people, different every day. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they find them. I don't know how they recruit them. I don't know how these people. I don't know how they keep up on all of them. I really don't. It's crazy. It's got to be. Our programs are a big operation. I mean, it's a huge operation. There's people behind the scenes that are recruiting these people and training them in, teaching them signs and teaching them how to look at you and teaching them how to talk. They talk with a certain tone in their voice and they bang and I mean, I don't know how they keep up with all of it. I really don't. And I don't know how they get a hold of them. If they send out a mass text, oh, he's going to the dollar store. Oh, he's going to the park. I don't know how they do that, I don't think they're using, I mean, they could be using an app, but I there's so many of them, I don't know how they keep track of all of them. I really don't. I don't know how they keep track of all these people. Crazy, man. It's crazy. I really hope this starts to come out. I mean, it's starting to come out. They're letting it come out. Somebody's letting this come out. I mean, they're letting it come out. What's gonna happen? I don't know what's gonna happen, but it really is this time. It really is starting to come out this time. Before a lot of people give false hope and but it really is coming out. I mean, it's on all the news channels, and we got a bunch of people speaking out about this and all this stuff. I mean, these weapons exist. Everyone's talking about them. So it really is coming out. So we'll have to see what happens this summer or within the next couple of years. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this off, you guys. I'm just sitting here alone now. It's been cold, 39 degrees, and tomorrow's supposed to be 81. So we're gonna have a nice day. So we'll see if they let me get to sleep. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this off, and I'll talk to you guys later.